Hi, Andy Grant here, and today I want to talk about decluttering, right? Getting rid of all the stuff that we've built up in our lives, in our homes, in our hearts, wherever it may be. One of the daily rituals I've been doing for years is doing an oracle card reading for myself. Each morning I have a couple different decks, and I pull two cards, and I always post one to Facebook, to my Love Your Life with Andy Grant page. And anytime I got a message, especially this one, simplifying your life. It's got the little lady sweeping, but it's all about clearing out your space, and I'd get this, and I would half-heartedly greet it. I really would never take the action of actually taking the time to clear out my space, to clear the clutter, to anything from clutter on your computer, drive files there, to physical files on your desk, at home or at work, to the stuff in your closet. But over the last 2 weeks, I have almost on a daily basis gotten the simplifying your life card, or renewing your life, which the image is the lady throwing away a box of clutter. I can't get any louder or clearer than that. It'd be the letting go card, or the simplicity in your life card, or the purification, which again is about clearing the space, your physical space, your mental space, your emotional space, your spiritual space. So for the last 7 days, I've actually been taking action on this, and I'm not quite a hoarder, but I definitely hold on to things. I like keeping stuff. So for the last 7 days, I've been clearing out my closets, my office, and it's been very liberating. For not only have Lori and I gathered quite a large amount of crap, or of lovingly used stuff to donate to Big Brothers and Big Sisters, I've also finally tossed away so many things I kept holding on to in my office, like bank statements going back to 1999. I think I can get rid of that now. And all sorts of files from a legal battle I had with the NFL. Right? I don't need to keep holding on to this stuff. I found unopened Christmas gifts, toys, and games from years ago that I'm finally setting them free. I've also found lots of cool things that I've totally forgotten about. We do not have any children, but we sponsor kids all around the world. And this is a photo of Gallo. He's from Senegal, and it's a picture from the first time we virtually met him to what he looks like last year. And it was just so neat to find this again, and to kind of look back on all the different letters and communications we've had with him and all the other kids around the world. And I've also found this pile of thank you cards and notes, and this struck me especially because back in 2009, 2010, as part of a visualization I would do for the life I wanted to create, I saw that my house, the walls were covered in gifts and mementos and thank you cards and notes from all the people that I had positively impacted. So it was neat to just get all those and gather them together, because some things are on my walls and stuff, but these are all things that have just been neglected, lost in different folders. So now they're all together. And there's even a thank you card from a place I spoke at that then later went on to hire and fire Lori. So that was neat to remember that, there was all such a goodwill there to begin with. Here is just a small sample of my unproduced screenplays. I used to exclusively write fiction screenplays until one day, about 6 or 7 years ago, I got the message that it was time to stop making up stories and start telling my own. And that unfolded into the many nonfiction books, the best-selling books I've got on Amazon, and my teaching others how to do the same thing. So that's been an amazing experience. But finding all these stories again, I'm really inspired to find a way to have a couple of these come to light, be published in some manner today. And this pile of junk is just a small taste of the hundreds of newspaper articles I've saved over the years as screenplay inspiration. I'd love to take something from the news, something based in reality, and then just run with it. I love to have stories that are grounded in the truth, and to have enough of, if someone searched for that story, they'd find like a real nugget of something that actually happened. And then I love stories that make you wonder, well, how much of this is made up and how much of this is real? Ooh, spooky. I also found these 2 unread, unwanted books that were signed to me, and I was at this event, and there was a guy that I really thought was an asshole, but I was so sure that I wasn't supposed to think he was an asshole. Everybody else there seemed to just love and adore him, that I stood in line, bought these books, got them signed, but I'm comfortable with my still feeling he's an asshole. So these books are just going to get tossed. I don't need to read them. I don't need to hold on to them. But just because I think he's an asshole doesn't mean everybody has to. So, and if you read my book Still Here, you can figure out who I'm referring to. Near the end of that book, I talk about being at an event, and It's they're related to these books that I have. So maybe we'll play Name That Asshole. So if you can name that asshole that I'm referring to, I will gladly send you these two hardcover books. All right? But the point of all this is, when you want something new to come into your life, when you're feeling kind of stale, stagnant with how you're feeling, how you're thinking, how you're acting, make space, right? New things can't come into your life if there's no room for them. So clear out your closets, clear out your files, clear out your head, clear out your heart, and be good to yourself.